Well, Nathan, you must be scratching your head as to how you've ended up with nothing from that.
Well, the reason we've ended up for nothing is two reasons. One, some people don't make the right decisions, and we've missed chances. We've missed chances that we should be scoring. But you have to score at this level. That they wouldn't be missing, and neither would your Norwiches and Brentfords and people like that. So that's the learning curve for us, because we've had more of the play, more crosses, more possession. We've had more shots. I think we've had more, entries into their final third. And I'm really proud of the performance, the level of performance. To take Swansea on, who are second in the league, with aspirations of being a Premier League side. I've got no qualms about the performance, and these are a good side, But we've been as dominant as we could have been against a good side, and I'm really pleased with that. It's so hurtful that we haven't picked up something from the game, and it's a number of factors for that.
You've talked about a couple of decisions that haven't gone your way for what looked like penalties. One, a handball in the first half, and then a foul potentially on Adebayo in the second.
There's no potential. It is foul. He's jested it away from him. He's wiped him out after the ball. It's clear penalty, absolute clear penalty. The first one would be a little bit more to interpretation, but what he's done is he's moved his hand to the ball, which is a penalty. Under the letter of the law, it's a penalty. But it's baffling how they haven't got it, and the irony is there's been a lot talked about their penalties lately and the injury time, and their penalties that they've had have been a fraction of the clarity that we've had, and that's the frustrating thing. But look, aside from that, if we take those two penalties out of it, we had enough to have got something from the game, and that's the disappointing stuff, because the level of performance was very high, the energy, the control we had, how we moved the ball, got into final, the variation in our passing and how we got into the box was very good, and we used Elijah really well, and I'm really disappointed that we didn't get something from the game. I really am.
I mean, you had the ball in the back of the net in the first half with Dan Potts. I've not seen it, but I gather it's just offside.
Yeah, and that's a real marginal call, but we look back at it, and just as we say in the other two, he's got that right, and I commended him. He got that one right, but he didn't get the penalty right, and they didn't get the other penalty right. So we've really been sort of done over today, because this marginal, really marginal, the offside. So he's gone the way that he thinks he should go, and he's right. And then the other two, for me, they've got wrong. But that's what you have to stomach, and sometimes in football, and it's disappointing.
How is Dan Potts, by the way? Because that obviously looked a very nasty one.
Yeah, no, I think he's fine. We thought we got knocked out, but he didn't. So it wasn't a concussion or anything. It was just a real bad whack. And I haven't actually looked at that. Some people were saying it.
Well, there was a question mark
there was a question mark about it, but I don't think there was any intent. But you never know. If that's VAR, then it might be a different things. But no, that's nothing.
But he's going to be okay.
He's going to be okay.
Not gone to hospital.
No, he's fine.
But second half, not quite as many clear-cut opportunities, but a lot of possession. It's just finding that cutting edge.
It is that final, but we got into their box, and we knockdowns, and if those knockdowns are just a little bit more better directed, we have runners, so it's stuff we work on in terms of entries into the box and so on, because we know that we have to be creative in what we do, but we've gotten so many opportunities, to crossing opportunities, and either overhit it or didn't get across the near post, or when we did get across the near post, we didn't finish and stuff. So there's real lots to be positive about. Our variation and our attacking, I was really pleased with, but as you said, we just need that bit more cutting edge, and it would have helped that we didn't concede in the first 3 minutes, because that's again
sucker punch, isn't it, on the counter?
Exactly.